ang Perth Sharks.
Kahapon, final day of competition in our 6-team event. 5th day na tuloy-tuloy ang laro nitong 6 na mga kupunan. At sabi mo nga, yesterday was a special day for the Sydney team dahil itong Amigos nanalo for the first time.
Ike, Godlatera, Pesumal para naman dito sa Sydney. Etong si Ramos, Carlos, Kirkwood, Alcantara at ang kanyang utol, talking about Carl, si Krenz Carlos.
Brother. Kahapon, mabigat ang nilaro nitong si Carlos sa umpisa. Itong si Franz Carlos scoring 9 points total. Kanyang kapatid naman had 8. Pero sa Ateneo, super solid itong si Von Pesumal firing 4 triples in the first half alone to finish with a total of 17. And Fonso Gutladera also had a good and a very strong game for the Eagles. At binalasan niya ng gusto yung mga bigs. Nahirapan si Ginto sa kanya kahapon sa kanilang pagharap.
Pesumal, nice drop dito kay Godlatera. Gives it to Ike, 3 to shoot. Is Ravenna aware? Yes, he is. Forced shot there, had no choice. Mapuputukan na sila dun ng shot clock.
Kahapon, binanggit natin yan, yung finish around the basket ni Ike, something that he has to learn before the UAP wars happen. Nandun na siya sa ilalim. Minsan, italon mo na lang para maski magmintis ka. Mapupulot mo pa rin dahil walang makakatapat sa kanya sa lakas.
To Ramos, aatake. Good defense mula kay Pesumal. Carlos attacks. Extra pass. Alcantara, he likes to drive it. Butata, offensive rebound mula dito kay Kirkwood. Still no go. Ravenna with a spin. Oh, nice pocket pass diretso dito kay Ike.
Not allowing the ball to die. Kiefer Ravenna once again a master not only in setting up his teammates but in being able to get deep into the heart of the defense. Ike scoring the first 2 points of this match.
Carlos kontra Pesumal. 9 to shoot. Is trapped. Alcantara atake. Extra pass. Carlos on the corner. Patay ang butiki. Pesumal directing traffic. Binibigay nila kay Ike. Yes, height advantage here. Squeaks through the defense. Overshoots the mark. Godlatera putting on the moves. Good offensive glass mula dito kay Ponso.
Diyan mabubuhay si Ponso. Diyan mabubuhay si Isaac Go. Maging si G-Boy Babilonia. At itong si John Apacible. As we take a look at this last basket, itong si Ike. Yung mga mintis ni Ike na maki-clean up nila because definitely Ike will attract yung kabilang big to help out on him because of his size. But first things first, he has to prove that he can attack on the ball.
Ateneo with a 3-point lead. Here, wala pang puntos dito ang Sydney.
Ang dating Red Cup at ang dating De La Salle Green Archer ngayon ay dugong bughaw na para dito sa Ateneo Blue Eagles, si Fonso Gutladera.
Ramos posting up Cani. Extra pass. Carlos launches. Overshoots the mark. Bola mananatili dito sa Amigos. The other Carlos. Oh, no defense mula dito sa Blue Shirts but they are unable to complete a defensive stop. Oh, careless pass mula dito. Kay Franz Carlos. Ravenna. Pesumal. Godlatera. Stopped on that play.
Nice play.
Nice play mula dito kay Ramos straight kay Alcantara. And we know, we actually bininyagan nga natin si Alcantara, the energizer money para dito sa Amigos.
I believe he had over 10 rebounds to go with his 12 points. And when the game was on the line, Alcantara was willing enough to step to the plate and bang bodies inside, able to get into the heart of the defense ng Perth Sharks. Maski na malalaki, sila Aussie Smith, maski malalapad, itong sila Salinas. And eventually, dahil sa kanyang pag-araro at pagdikdik dun sa loob, nagbunga ng maayos, nakadikit. At nakapulot siya ng huling putback upang nakawin yung laro kontra sa Perth Sharks.
Alcantara with the first point of the game para dito sa Sydney. 3-1 ang ating talaan. Ramos trying to pester itong si Kiefer Ravena. Cani stops on a dime. Too much muscle behind that shot.
Malakas talaga ni Alcantara, no?
Ramos barking out instructions. Alcantara trying to use his speed.
Oops.
Karate kick dito ang binigay ni Alcantara kay Gotladera.
Fonso not reacting at all, understanding that Alcantara just wanted to
Create some space.
clear up on his airspace. But definitely that is not legal. Haya! Parang ganun ang tunog, oo.
Hindi naman karate to, Coach Ronnie. Ravena wide open. And you gotta like how Gotlatera is really being very active in the offensive glass.
Talaga ang laro ni Fonso. Nose for the ball, aggressive and banging inside. So far, very slow. Ating nakikita sa scoring dito. Almost the halfway mark. Only a single field goal courtesy of that close, or rather inside pass ni Kiefer para kay Ike kanina. But Von Pesumal gets open on that baseline out of bounds play, drills in the 6-point of Ateneo.
And we have seen the constant improvement of Von Pesumal. Carlos to Alcantara contra Gotlatera. Carlos launches. Ravena to Gotlatera. Duty foul ang ibibigay dito ni Carlos. 6-1 ang ating talaan. Lamang pa rin dito ang Ateneo Blue Eagles. Sydney Amigos coming from their first win in this 5-day tournament. At ang tinalo nila, hindi Filipino team. Ang tinalo nila actually ang kanilang mga kababayan wala sa Perth. Ramos, Alcantara, extra pass. Carlos, pump fake. Drives baseline, uses the glass.
He had to earn that shot the hard way as Von Pesumal closed out long. However, napunta kay sa strong side pa rin ni Carlos as Von Pesumal calls for the face play together with Kiefer Ravena.
Oh, adjusting himself in mid-air, Ravena. That is why he's one of the best collegiate players right now.
Hands down. Easily among the top 2 or top 3. If not the best player. Kasi pwede mo lagyan ng arguably dahil nandyan din sila Geronteng.
Tama.
Yan ang impact nitong sila Ike, maging sila Carbala para sa depensa ng Ateneo. Suddenly, that donut in the middle that was so evident last year is now covered by at least 2 6-11 players. It will change a lot of shots when the UAP season sets in.
Nice crossover, Pesumal. Miscommunication there with Ravena.
That's all the way to Sydney. Yung pasa na yun ni Von. But normally when someone penetrates to the baseline, there should be a man in the corner to be the recipient of that bailout pass.
Prince Carlos muscling his way inside for that bucket. Ito naman si Ravena. This is what makes him special. Able to adjust,
yes.
wait for the defense, and then they diskarte sa ere.
High school pa lang namataan na to ng scouts na kakaibang player. Special talaga. At sumunod din naman sa mga yapak. Si Thirdy Ravena, not far behind itong kanyang manong na si Kiefer Ravena. What Ateneo has done here is to suffocate the points of attack ng Sydney Amigos. Only has given up a free throw and that close-out attack nitong si Carlos. Oh!
Follow-up mula dito kay Ebilane. At a little too close for comfort itong si Ebilane kay Ravena. A little bit of stare down there, coach.
Mukhang nagulangan siya dito sa kabilang banda eh.
Pesumal. Ito, pinasok na rin pala si Babylonia.
Chiboy.
Tapi ka ng bola. Mapupunta dito sa Blue Eagles.
Pati si Nahimi Tala nasa loob na rin.
Last game, hindi na pinasok nung
Yung
second half
second
yan,
half,
no?
medyo napatrouble siya ng bahagya.
Kala ko
Sa
dahil
first half.
umiinom ng malaking 2 galong tubig,
Hindi
di
lang
ba?
dalawang galon yun.
Yung, ano ba yun? 5 gallons.
Ay,
ba yun?
nakikita ko na naman eh.
Ayun, Pesumal. Pumutok na naman from downtown. Back 2 threes here for Von Pesumal.
Over 50% of Ateneo's production in the first half comes from Bon Pesumal.
And here's Ravenna with an easy lay-in.
The Phenom scoring off that home run. Ateneo on top by 8 here in the first. Going 49 na lamang ang natitirang oras. The catalysts for the
Oo.
Eagles.
Talagang rumaratsyada here in the first.
And not only in terms of the game itself, but yung leadership na tinatawag.
Milani trying to work the post. Nice pass. Carlos to Tala. Nice touch pass there.
Tala, always a factor, especially when he is that close to the basket.
Aaron Black pinasok na rin dito, the son of Norman Black. At he actually gave a good account of himself the past 2 games. Also trying to get a spot here in Team A. O'Keefer just blowing by. Extra pass to Tolentino.
Oops.
And hard foul there.
The ability of Kiefer Ravenna to create for his teammates is often overlooked. Pero kung tutusin mo, Kiefer is willing to sacrifice his offense most of the time to give up that basketball to an open teammate here. Aaron is just helped. Kaya nalibre yung tao niya dahil humelp din yung tao ni Tala doon sa iniwan niya na tao. I was talking about the fact that Kiefer is always a willing passer. Kaya kailangan lagi kang ready to catch dahil he is always 1 or 2 steps ahead in his thought process na kung saan alam na niya yung mangyayari bago pa siya gumalaw. May mga ganong klaseng special players na kayang i-anticipate yung mga pwedeng mangyayari base sa kanilang desisyon.
Trapping defense here for Ateneo. Naibaba dito ng Amigos ang bola. Good defense for the Eagles. Unable to complete it, however, giving up another offensive rebound. Tala. Babylonia had no choice but to stop that raging bull.
That's a good foul. That's a good foul given up by G-Boy. Not a shooting foul. Only 2 team fouls. Kaya lang kailangan tanggalin niya yung kanan itong si Tala.
Good pressure mula dito kay Babylonia. Turnover there. Great defense mula dito kay Babylonia. They are on the run. Talking about the Eagles. Ravenna behind the back. Spins. Tolentino. Nice pump fake. 1 dribble pull up. Ravenna gets the offensive rebound. Will set up the offense here. Tolentino to Black. Right-handed shot. Swishes it home.
Extra pass coming from Marvin. And Aaron Black using his offhand to get to that two-pointer. Nice floater coming from Aaron Black.
Flores with another miss. They actually connected a lot against Perth. Nice dish na naman, Ravenna. And that is what you were talking about, Coach Ronnie.
Yes.
The ability to create for his teammates.
We can be sure that Kiefer will suck in the defense towards him. But the rest of his teammates have to keep an eye and check kung saan ibabagsak ni Kiefer yung bola kasi talagang magko-collapse sa kanya yung depensa eh. This time around, it's G-Boy who was rewarded by the very unselfish Kiefer. Of course, G-Boy is the son of the late Guido Babylonia. May kuya din niya na si Tommy na dating naglaro din para sa San Beda Red Caps, taller and heftier than G-Boy. At yung bunso nilang kapatid na si Shaq Babylonia, ang laki na rin. I think 12, 13 years old, 6'3".
Naglalaro din ba yun?
Naglalaro din, oo. Naglalaro din. At dito naman, nasa kabilang parte ng bench ng Ateneo, si Pinggoy. Yung binabanggit ko nung isang araw na galing sa FEU Baby Tamaraws. nagkamali ako at napailing si Hubert Canil. Sabi niya, Coach, galing po ako sa NU, hindi ako galing sa... Ay, naku, sorry nga pala. Si Pinggoy nga pala yung galing sa FEU.
Tala trying to carve out space. Good rebound mula kay Black. Opportunity for the last shot here for the blue shirts. Seven seconds remaining. Cani drives right. Extra pass. Capascio overshoots the mark. And that will end our first quarter. Ateneo in the driver's seat here, led by Von Pesumal and the phenom Kiefer Ravena. And it has really been their show para dito sa Ateneo Blue Eagles. Overwhelming itong Sydney Amigos. Kiefer walk in the park layup para sa kanya. At talagang etong Ateneo showing their strength. Pantala trying to get some positive things para sa kanyang kupunan. Ateneo up 18-7. Here, but his team trailing by 11.
Yung half-court defense, on-the-ball defense, at pressing defense ng Ateneo has made it difficult for the Amigos to get near the basket. Ateneo gave up only 3 points in the first 5 minutes, another set of 4 points in the next 5 minutes. Under 10 points ang Sydney Amigos in the first 10 minutes.
Black, nagmamadali dito. Gets it to Capascio, the streaking Capascio. Nice pass to Babylonia. Good defense mula dito sa white shirts. Capascio to Tolentino, trying to work the post. Feels he has a mismatch, handing it off to Cani. 4 to shoot. Is he aware? Cani pulls up. Murray with the board. Ebilane. Nice drop. Kitala. Sayang lang. Misses from point blank range.
It was
Gets
good
his
help
rebound,
defense
however.
coming from Aaron Black. Akala ni Tala, mag-isa na lang siya pero may biglang sumulpot na naka-asul.
Cani on the run. Putting on the moves. Capascio, napayungan doon. They will kick it out. Tolentino wide open. Unable to make them pay. Still no go para dito sa Amigos. Run and gun action tayo dito. Here start the second quarter. Cani. Stutter steps. Wala. Gives it to Tolentino. Another 3 for Tolentino. Still nothing. Coach Sandy encouraging Tolentino to give that extra pass.
Mukhang si Coach Sandy ang nag-take over today instead of Coach Ricky. Tama. Or Coach Bo Perasol.
Ebilane. Tutala. Oh, nice little handoff play there.
Score in the game for Ebilane, but still minimal scoring for the Amigos as Ateneo's half-court defense continues to hold fort. Kaya lang, kailangan mas tumibay din. Ang offense dito ng Ateneo, they have not scored in 2 minutes.
Capascio, that one rattles out. O naipit dun. Very dangerous play mula dito kay Flores. Here is the streaking Black. Alahoy na tira on that play. Milane trying to settle the troops. O'Brien. Ebilane feels that he has a mismatch. Battle for the rebound here. Bakbakan sa loob. Tala and Capascio.
That's an easy call to make, clearing out G-Boy Babylonia. Tala not liking the call, but malinaw doon na winasiwas niya si G-Boy to get to that basketball. Ito yung last play, naka-blackout na doon si G-Boy, tapos biglang nabura. Pero ibang play ito. Ito na si Isaac Go making his first entry in the contest, taking out G-Boy Babylonia and also John Apasible at si Vince Tolentino.
Almost a steal there. Tolentino being trapped. Blocking foul will be called on Murray. Or Murray. 18-9 here. Medyo mabagal ang scoring natin at the start of the second
wala
quarter.
na si Nico Elorde, wala na si Chris Nusam para sa Blue Eagles. At kailangan nila yung kapalit ni Nico Ilorde. Ito yan, si Hubert Cani. Pero kailangan niya yung katuwang niya na si Tinggoy to man the backcourt for Coach Bo Perasol and the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
O'Brien. Oh, nice sidestep mula dito kay Vilane. So back-to-back hits para dito kay Vilane, chopping the lead of Ateneo to 7.
Very deceiving itong si Ebilane, no? Isaac God needs to do a better job in sprinting down and protecting the basket.
Nico Ebilane is the captain of this Sydney Amigos team. Tolentino to Pesumal. They need more firepower. Here's Pesumal. He has already hit 2. Wala, apasible, keeping that ball alive. Great tip mula sa kanya. Now he is going to use his power inside. Foul will be called on Murray.
Itong si Jan na pasible, nakakatuwa panoorin dahil maski undersized na big man, kaya niyang i-overpower yung mga katapat niya. Here, he said, Isaac Go has to protect the basket kasi normally ang sprint down rule, doon ka sa rim, lalong-lalo na ikaw ang pinakamali, malaki. Kaya lang tumigil siya rin sa may half-court line na kung saan talagang ginatasan yun ni Ebilane.
Gandang boksingan sa loob dito. Alcantara kontra Apasible, Coach Ronnie.
Ito pa si Tala sa Kasigo.
Oh, si Tala sa Kasigo. So, bugbugan talaga. 2 seconds to shoot. Steal here for the Amigos. Ability to run. Outlet pass. Almost a turnover there. They give it back to Flores. Flores will set up the offense. O'Brien against Apasible. Drives hard to his right. Overshoots the mark. Nice rebound mula dito kay Apasible.
Ateneo is not scored here in the second quarter. Finally, still nothing. Tala escaping, getting away with the push, with the nudge on Isaac Go.
Alcantara, nanggulang muna at napasabit niya doon. Itong si Go.
Samantalang para dito sa Amigos, 4 na puntos lahat nanggaling kay Ebilane. They ended the first quarter with Ateneo ahead by 11 at 18-7. Ateneo's production still stands at 18 points. Amigos, merong manakanakang puntos. Ateneo may tagtuyot dito sa second quarter.
Kirkwood at Carlos ay ibinalik na dito. So, more firepower here for the Amigos. Alcantara misses that free throw. Kirkwood, sayang. Cani nagmamadali. Oh, nice stutter move. Kaya lang na-anticipate dito ni Kirkwood yung pasa niya. Oh, another turnover here for Cani. Back-to-back turnovers. Alcantara with an easy lay-in. Cani needs to settle down a little bit. Back-to-back turnovers para sa kanya.
Karamihan or if not lahat ng baskets dito ng koponan ng Amigos galing sa transition. At doon nagkakaproblema yung depensa ng Ateneo na kanina saksakan ng tibay, ngayon binasag ng running game ng Amigos. Kasi nga hindi rin makashoot dito ang Ateneo maski sa fast break.
Sumal unable to find the mark there. Just a 4-point lead for them. 4 and 24 remaining here in the first half. Cani. 2-man game with Go. Still nothing. And they have been shooting it late in the shot clock. Talking about Ateneo. Flores gives it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood. Oh, nice post-up move here for the Amigos. And what looked like it was going to be a blowout, itong Sydney with a fight back led by Tim Kirkwood.
And Ebilane.
Kirkwood carving his way for that bucket. His team just down by 2. Ravenna losing the handle. At Ravenna nagrereklamo sa referee, tinamaan daw siya on that play.
Pinahinga muna ni Coach Sandy Arespacochaga si Hubert Cani, pero sabi nga natin, isa sa mga hamon sa Ateneo ay yung kakulangan ng talagang real point guard. Now, Kiefer will play that role for the Blue Eagles, and this unit for Ateneo has not been able to get any pay dirt in terms of scoring here in the second quarter kasamang LA. Scoreless pa sila. Magpipito minuto na.
Carlos offline. Go.
Oops. Oh. Last touch pa rito yung Sydney. Tapon na sana ni Isaac Go yung bola ron.
Ramos. Looks like he's okay, Coach Ron.
Oo,
That's
maski
good.
hindi, itatayo niya yan. Kasi gusto niya maglaro eh.
Oo, so
Diba, last day na to eh.
good hustle here.
Oh, what are you saving it for, diba? Ika nga.
At ito nga, an enviable task of trying to shadow itong si Ravenna. Crossing over, pulling up, in balance, short para dito kay Ravenna. Kirkwood to Alcantara. Carlos with a pump fake. Nowhere to go, just launches it. Wala. Battle for the rebound. Apasible again, fighting for those rebounds. Pesumal. Gives it to Apasible. Kanyang floater.
Excellent timing by Von Pesumal to give that ball up. Apasible, always fearless. Always looking to attack the basket. Gives Ateneo its first basket of the second quarter.
Zone na pinapakita dito ng Ateneo. Alcantara.
Lakas, di ba?
Just muscling his way in for a deuce.
Awkward lang tignan pero marunong at mahusay. He was the big hero for the Sydney Amigos in that win versus the Sharks yesterday, Perth Sharks. Ito na naman yung DDM formation ni Von at ni Kiefer.
9 to shoot. Ravenna sidestepping, eluding the defense. Smooth move mula dito kay Kiefer Ravenna.
Not even a tinge of panic. Controlling the shot clock. Able to find the crease in the defense. Scoring the second basket of Ateneo here in the second.
Oh, another one. Offensive rebound by the Energizer Bunny. Etong si Vergel Alcantara.
And I thought that Shibuse Ike took care of Kirkwood already. Pero yung weak side, rebound at putback ni Alcantara. Doon nakapuntos dito ang Amigos, but they will give up a shooting foul as they are over the limit.
2 free throws para dito kay Pesumal. Pero nakita nga natin yon, Alcantara, just a workhorse inside that shaded area.
Lakas, ilang puntos sabay itong si Alcantara para sa kupunan ng Sydney. 8 na. Lahat dyan sa loob. Dikdik, putback, pulot. 7 for Von. Dial 3 for Von. Gets his points in bunches courtesy of the three-point line.
Pesumal makes both, extends the lead back up to 4. We got ourselves a game, Coach Ronnie, no?
Biglang dumikit. Kanina nasa kabilang tollway na yung Ateneo eh. Biglang nag-easy pass itong kupunan ng Sydney.
Carlos attacks. He will be fouled there.
Naiwan si Jan na pasible sa kanyang closeout dito kay Carlos na hindi naman kaliitan. Meron pang explosive na first step.
2 free throws ang itatawag doon para dito kay Krenz. Carlos makes that first. So, Coach Ronnie, 3 na lang kalamangan dito ng Blue Eagles.
Kanina 2 na lang yan eh, bago nakapuntos itong si Kiefer, or rather si Jan. Tama-tama si Kiefer, tapos pumunto si Von at si Jan. May sikuhan sa ilalim doon, pero tignan natin kung over and back ito.
Sayang, but you gotta like yung hustle na pinapakita ng mga Amigos. They're really pressuring on defense, saka talagang they're crashing the offensive glass.
Tatandaan natin, nasaktan sila kahapon. Panalo na sila, rather nasaktan nila yung Perth Sharks. Ito yung ginawa nila para makabalik. Panalo na ron ang Sharks eh. Pero sinipagan nila, binayo-bayo nila ng pagbabangga. They were the way they are doing now laban dito sa Blue Eagles. Tama mo how far they push the Blue Eagles away from the basket.
Ravenna asking for a clear out. Another foul will be called on Patrick Ramos. At not the best of fouls because that will give Ravenna 2 free throws here. As Ravenna converts the first. Ravenna has really been the leader of this Ateneo team the past 2 years?
2 years.
3 years, yeah. As he converts both free throws.
8 puntos na para kay Keith Ravenna. 4 in the first, 4 here in the second. And suddenly, yung scoreless spell ng Ateneo nabasag in the last 3 minutes courtesy of Ravenna's 4, Pesumal's 2, and of course a basket coming from John Apasible.
Under a minute here in the first half. Oh, miscommunication there. Nagkatapikan ba? Oo, natamaan ni Von. 8 seconds remaining sa shot clock nitong Amigos.
KG Carbala also sent late here in the second quarter ni Coach Sandy Pacochaga.
Prince Carlos buries that 3.
In your face 3. Right through the eyes of Fonso Gotladera.
Ravenna almost losing the ball. Foul will be called on Carlos, trying to plead this case sa ating mga officials. Sorry, that is James Mantua, number 10. So Kiefer Ravenna making a living here in the charity stripe. (27-24) here for Ateneo. Splitting his charities there para kay Ravenna. Last shot time here, 20 seconds remaining. They are not yet in the penalty, talking about Ateneo. Patay na ang ating game clock here. Sorry, shot clock pala. Oh, good attack. Wala lang. Again, quick to the ball itong Amigos. Kirkwood misses. And great hustle here for the Sydney Amigos, making a game out of this. When it looked like Ateneo was going to run away with a blowout, etong Sydney Amigos got their bearings together here in the second quarter. And with a lot of hustle and a lot of heart and some outside shooting mula dito sa kanilang sniper na si Prince Carlos, they have chopped the lead down to 3. 27-24 sa pagbabalik po namin. Halftime analysis with Coach Ronnie Mags.
Hindi nangangayaw itong kupunan ng Amigos pagkatapos ng manalo sila kahapon sa Perth.
Ravenna asking for that screen. Ravenna, nice pick and roll action there, straight to Avelosa.
Avelosa rolling to the basket, rewarded by another find from Kiefer. Nasabi nga natin, mababa yung assist count ng Ateneo. Bakit nga ba? Dahil hindi rin na-shoot yung mga pasa na galing kila Kiefer.
Carlos, no go. Ravenna skies for that rebound.
That was good contest coming from Chris Porter.
Balik ang bola dito kay Ravenna. Ateneo trying to get some separation here. Pesumal being denied. Handoff play, nice pump fake here. Ravenna, extra pass. Pesumal launches the 3. Lista mo na.
Textbook DDM formation. Once again, Ravenna so creative. And Juan Pesumal is the first man in double digits para dito sa Eagles. Ang Blue Eagles namamayagpag ng 8 puntos.
Starting this third quarter with a 5-0 blast itong Ateneo. Kirkwood. Dumidiskarte dito sa poste. But Porter also with those strong upper body strength at legs, able to hold that off. Ravenna to Pesumal. Ilang beses natin narinig yung combination na yan.
Mula high school pa lang.
Ramos kontra Ravenna. 5 to shoot. Ramos. Supalpal dito ni Ravenna. Baseline inbound here for the Amigos. They only have 2 seconds remaining sa kanilang shot clock. Ramos. Pass to Carlos. Wala. Tapikan ng bola. Oh, itong si Carlos with a heady play there.
Literally.
Literally. May konti tayong extracurricular activity mula dito kay Carlos at Hubert Cani. Carlos will be called for that offensive foul. Cani blows by the defense, sidestepping. Beautiful floater para dito kay Cani.
Hubert helping out, rather Kiefer helping out Hubert Cani. May konting hawak dito sa defender ni Hubert Cani. Hubert Cani up to the task, able to get deep to the basket. 10 na ang abante rito ng Ateneo.
Oh, nice move mula dito kay Tim Kirkwood. Just putting on the moves kontra Porter.
Yan ang kailangan nilang maabatan. Yung back to the basket moves itong si Kirkwood. Kanina pa sila ginagatasan yan.
Cani, masyado manipis ang kanyang pectus doon. Carlos, umaatake. Masyado malakas. Ravenna in the open court. Ravenna losing the handle. Mauubusan siya ng spasyo doon.
Good chase down coming from Ramos. Kiefer Ravenna goes all the way sa ating metal barrier. Hustle play coming from the Phenom but not enough as he ran out of space to keep that ball in live play.
Eight-point lead here for Ateneo. They go to Alcantara, the Energizer Bunny, putting on the moves. Masyado maraming move yun. Too many
Merong
steps.
foot speed na hawak itong si Javelosa dito kay Alcantara. Yan ang lamang niya. Pero sa lakas, merong advantage yan si Alcantara. But Javelosa making sure that he stayed in front of Alcantara.
Ravenna, simple drop-off pass kay Porter, unable to convert.
Yung sinasabi natin, ang taas sana ng assist count ni Kiefer at ng Ateneo kung nasushoot ng mga kasama niya.
Ramos to Alcantara. Oh, nice jump shot mula dito kay Carlos.
Kumpiyansa na talaga itong si Alcantara, sobra. Yan ang nagagawa ng game winner.
Things getting physical here.
Oops.
Cani will be called for steps. Kita natin itong ating mga bisita mula sa Sydney.
Game na game.
Oo, game na game. Saka yung mga Guardian, very physical, coach. Carlos. Fading away. Offline. Cani. Overpasses it to Pesumal. Another turnover para dito kay Cani.
And that hurts you when an empty possession always happens. At least makatira ka, may 50% chance ka na makascore. Kaysa maitapon, nakakapanghinayang dalang hirap maka-defensive stop.
Upo mo na dito si Carlos. Babalik dito si Flores. Flores, straight from the bench, takes that shot.
Kahapon, tumama yan ng ilang ulit, lalo na sa second na. Eventually, itong si Flores kahapon, para sa kanilang koponan, ay tumama ng 14 puntos.
Nice dish off dito kay the trailing Alcantara. And how many times have we said that? Alcantara just making things happen.
Mabilis, malakas.
Saka mahasel, no?
Oo,
Coach?
inside operator, saka walang kapaguran eh.
Ravenna. Nice move. Blows the layup, however. Amigos on the run. Carlos will be hammered here by Pesumal. At 2 free throws ang maibibigay dito kay Carlos. At this is that nifty move mula dito kay Alcantara. Yun, no? Just powering his way for that bucket. As Carlos converts the first free throw. balik na naman tayo sa tatlo kalamangan ng Ateneo. So Sydney here thinking upset. So it's just a 2-point lead here for Ateneo. Gotlatera, pinasok na rin dito ni Coach Sandy. Capasio to Gotlatera. Trying to hand it off. Pesumal being pressured by Carlos. Looks like an offensive foul will be called on Pesumal. So that pressure defense really suffocating.
Bothering.
Oo.
Bothering the half-court execution of the Eagles, and we saw this even in the previous quarter. From a 34-26 count, it has been a 6-0 fight back coming from the Sydney Amigos. At aided ito ng mga turnovers ng Eagles dito sa ating third quarter.
Ramos gets a screen from Alcantara. He won't shoot that. Attacks right. That is his strong side. A little bit reckless on that play. Carlos launches a three. Rattles out. Oh, Tala. Making things happen. Turning garbage into goal.
Namamama yung mga players ng Ateneo, ng mga taga-Amigos, and now they're using their heft and their strength to be able to not only force turnovers but to control the possession count. Kanina binida natin sa first half, at least 9 more possessions itong Amigos kumpara dito sa Blue Eagles. But that is a mortal sin. Alam mo naman mas malaki sa'yo, Fonso, instead going for the rebound and instead of trying to attempt to block out itong si Nahimi Tala.
At don't look now, tabla tayo dito. 34-34, 4 minutes remaining here as Pesumal nagmistulang bumbero on that play.
Good misdirection as Kiefer wanted that ball in the post, but he was intending to give up that pass to Kiefer. Kiefer with, or rather, won with a total of 14 big points para sa Blue Eagles.
Oh, Ebilade with an unorthodox move.
Lahat sila puro awkward gumalaw eh. Kaya kontra-tiyempo bantayan.
Ravena, siya naman ang poposte dito against Ebilane. Foul will be called on Ebilane. A good sign of sportsmanship between these two. Ito si Ravena at Ebilane. Of course, these are what you call Goodwill games, but may intensity. At syempre,
The tagline is Goodwill games.
Goodwill games. Ravena, oh, nice shot fake there. Again, he will try to work the post, 10 to shoot. Ravena against Ebilane. Extra pass, Pesumal again. Same shot, different result. Battle for the rebound, Gotlatera with the offensive rebound. How many times have we said that in this game? Ravena with the speed move, kicks it out. Capasio, corner bucket three. Lista mo na.
2 3-point baskets for Ateneo, but Gwen Capasio out of control in trying to defend. Carlos, no need to foul. There were 2 Ateneo players already there. Ito yung huling pasa ni Kiefer. Ito naman ay para kay Gwen Capasio, who was sitting in deep right corner. Mas gusto ng Ateneo pag free-flowing yung laro dahil tumatakbo yung oras. Kanina dun sa second quarter, bumagal yung laro. Ayaw nila yun.
At may konting diskusyon ulit itong si Tala. Mahilig makipagkwentuhan sa referee itong si, ano ba first name nito?
Nahimik.
Nahimi Tala. Ayan.
Hindi na nahimik ha, nahimik.
Nice hesitation move there. At mauubusan ng realty dito si O'Brien.
Good shutdown defense coming from Fonso Gotladera.
Ravena against Ebilane. This has been the matchup all throughout this game. Ebilane again will be called for that personal. And 30 remaining here in the third quarter.
Kasi siguraduhin ni Kiefer na atakihin niya yan dahil alam niya yung penalty na itong Amigos.
Pesumal. Oh! Nice shot mula dito.
And that will be the third 3-point basket of that misdirection on the post attack by Kiefer Ravena.
Too many steps dito para kay Murray.
Mabigat ang golden hands ni Von Pesumal ngayon, LA. Bawal magmintis, 5 of 6 for Von. 15 from the 3-point line at Ateneo in the driver's seat by 7 points at 43-36.
Tayong mga Miss Australian na nandun.
Hindi natin mabasa yung sash nila pero nakita ko kanina ang haba ng nilakad niyan
Parang pumarada dito sa San Juan Arena.
Hindi siguro nila alam na yung pasokan dito sa kabila. So umiikot
Ayun,
sila.
hindi pala pumarada. Naghanap ng entrance.
Naka-heels
Oo, ayan. Parang ating mga bisita yan. Of course, this is the Goodwill Games. 4 teams from Philippine colleges. Kasama nga dyan ang Ateneo, National University, San Sebastian, Arellano, at 2 guest teams from Sydney and Perth playing here. This is our last day of competition. At I think a foul will be called here on Sydney.
Ateneo has found a solution dun sa suffocating half-court defense dito ng Amigos. They quickly drop that ball to the low post area dito kay Kiefer na time and again has spotted open teammates. Juan Pesumal rewarded with 2 extra passes, 6 points from the arc. Likewise, itong si Gwain coming off the bench here in the third to nail a deep corner 3 from the right flank. At kanilang abante ngayon, courtesy of Ike, umakyat na siya 9 na puntos at 45-36.
Si Coach Norman Black checking out his son, Aaron Black, who is part of this team. Pero bad transition defense ang pinakita dito ng Ateneo.
Hindi na kasalanan ni Ike yun kasi siya na yung nag-foul shot And that breaks a 9-0 run by Ateneo. Kanina 37-36 for the Eagles. Naging 45-36. Nabasag yan at naging 45-39.
As another foul will be called here.
There's a thin line between illegal defense and being overly aggressive. And Tala has to understand that he is so big that sometimes his slight nudge is hard contact already.
Etong si Tala mukhang pikon na
He has never agreed to the calls of the officials, pero that's the way it is. The officials will call it as they see it.
Ito, good move din mula dito sa kanilang coach na pakalmahin muna lang konti kasi
nangyari na rin ito sa kanya kahapon. His super intense mode sometimes gets the better of him. And let's see if Ike will once again be able to hit his free throws. He does.
Nice form mula dito sa big man ng Ateneo. 46-39, 7-point lead here for Ateneo. Splits his free throw here. Bilane attacks. Foul will be called.
Another useless foul by Gwen Capascio.
At Capascio has fouled again. At again, 2 free throws here for Sydney because both teams are already over the limit.
Time score game situation always has to be a constant lookout para sa mga players. Not enough that you're physical and aggressive, but understanding kung ano yung sitwasyon, kung kailan ka babangga at bakit ka babangga. Wala namang advantage.
And Bilane converts the back end of that free throw. Aaron Black here checking in for Capascio. Again, Ravena has been operating in that post area. Ravena fades, baseline jumper, wala. Battle for the rebound, bola mapupunta dito sa Sydney.
This time around, the Amigos are wise enough to stay home on the shooters, opting for that one-on-one defense on Kiefer at the post.
O'Brien. 12 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Murray loses the ball.
Yun ang sinasabi ko, LA. Wala namang pupuntahan. So, hindi mo kailangan hatawin. You just make sure that you stay in front of them. Kasi kung hindi naman transition, wala silang mapuntahan. Kung wala yung dalawang magkapatid na Carlos eh.
Cani. Contra Flores. Pesumal. Misfires. Cani gets offensive rebound. New shot clock here para dito.
Yung
Sa
reset
Blue Eagles.
natin dito, hindi sariwang 24.
Oo,
14
lang.
Dahil sa FIBA rules.
Oh, Cani. Another turnover para dito kay Hubert Cani. Foul will be called here on, I believe, Ike. So again, itong Sydney just lingering around.
From the 37-36 count, the lead of Ateneo increased to 9 at 45-36. But since that time, masyadong maraming fouls na binibigay dito ang Ateneo, and this has allowed itong koponan ng Sydney to creep closer. 5-0 counter run, a 5-1 counter run by the Amigos. Now, make that 6-1. The lead is sliced once again to 4. Yung disiplina sa depensa, napaka-importante. That's part of training. I'm sure didiinan niya nila Coach Bo, nila Coach Ricky, nila Coach Sandy sa mga darating na buwan para dito sa Blue Eagles.
Opportunity to take the last shot here for the Eagles. They're ahead, 46-42. Patayin nating shot clock here. Cani being shadowed by O'Brien. Cani attacks. Nakasungkit ng foul on that play.
Pero meron pang natitirang 5.3 seconds dito sa ating third. Ating first quarter score stood at 18-7. Nagtapos ang second quarter. Lamang pa rin ang Ateneo, 27-24. As they were limited to only 9 points in the third. Dito sa ating second quarter pala. Dito sa ating third quarter, ang Ateneo meron ng kabuang 19 points. Samantalang itong koponan naman ng Sydney Amigos, may 18 puntos.
Cani splits his free throws here. Abilane launches. Kanyang pabandang tira, masyadong malakas. As we conclude the third quarter, Sydney still hanging around. They are trailing itong Ateneo, 47-42. Itong si Tala, medyo mainit ng ulo kanina, but still making things happen for his team. Capasio burying that corner three. Outside sniping, working for Ateneo. As we start the fourth quarter, Evilane directing traffic here kontra Black. Good pressure mula dito kay Black. Evilane, backdoor play. Good defense mula dito sa Ateneo, forcing that turnover. Cani in attack mode. Kanyang floater supalpal. Oh, unforced turnover there. Masyado nagmamadali dito mga Amigos. Cani. Siya naman na-atake. Gives it to Babylonia. 15 to shoot. Cani gets a screen from Tolentino. Pesumal wide open. No go.
Sayang yan para kay Aaron Black. Hawak na niya yung bola for that putback.
Pesumal still misses. A little bit on the rush on that play. Oh, nice bounce pass there. At James Mantua will be rewarded with 2 free throws here. Ayan, patikit-tikit lang itong Sydney, hoping na they will be close enough para makadukot ng upset in the last 2 minutes.
Delikado kalaban dahil kumakapit eh. Nakita ko sa loob ng arena yung bunsong kapatid nila G-Boy at Tommy Babylonia, si Shaq. Katabi niya yung mother niya, si Inday Bing, and of course the mother of Kiefer Ravena, si Mozi Ravena, also grouping here to the San Juan Arena to watch their respective sons.
2-possession lead here for Ateneo. A minute has already elapsed here in the fourth. Cani, quarterbacking here for Ateneo. Gives it to, oh, another turnover for Cani. 2-on-1 fast break. Oh, sorry, miss there for O'Brien, but another turnover for the Eagles. O'Brien had an opportunity to redeem himself here. 2 free throws again para dito sa Sydney. At no recourse ito si Coach Shandy but to bring back ang kanyang star player na si Kiefer Ravena. O'Brien swishes that one home. Don't look now, it's just the 1 possession lead here.
Nakakaramdam sila ng kumpiyansa eh. And suddenly they have started believing after winning yesterday na pagdating sa dulo, kaya nilang makabalik.
Agawan ng bola, bodies on the floor.
Ateneo keeps possession.
Possession arrow.
Possession for Ateneo. Tignan mo, normally iwanan yan ng mga Eagles yung ganyang klaseng pressure eh. Pero yung Amigos nagpapakita ng resilience in terms of defensive coverage dahil hindi sila basta-basta na-blow by ng kanilang mga bantay.
Flores pressuring itong si Cani. Carlos against Ravena. Gets a screen, trying to split the defense. Ravena twirls, hammered, and he will troop to the charity stripe. Ang hirap i-cover talaga itong si Ravena. Despite of having 2 defenders on him, he always manufactures something positive for his team.
Biglang tumagal yung laro natin LA dito sa second half sa dami ng free throws na naibibigay dahil naging over physical yung banggaan dito. Kiefer Ravena kanina sa first half tanging 4 na puntos pero sa kabuuan
11 points para
11
dito.
points na kay Kiefer Ravena. Kasi facilitator siya dun sa third quarter eh. Pumunto si Von at saka si Gwaine.
Pull up 3 there. Lista mo na para dito kay Flores. At yan nga sinasabi mo, Coach Ronnie, nagkakakumpiyansa itong mga
Nakakumpiyansa pag
Amigos.
nakadikit. Mahirap kalaban dahil biglang pupukol eh, ng alanganin.
Backdoor cut here for Ravena. Extra pass to Cani. O'Brien, attack mode. Bola mananatili dito sa Sydney Amigos. So it's really been Kiefer Ravena creating a lot of opportunities para sa
Correct.
kanyang...
Siya yung best breakdown player dito ng Ateneo. But para kay Hubert Cani, kailangan maintindihan nila na paghawak ang bola, may kakayahang tumira. Force their defensive assignments to put the ball down para hindi press ang mapasakit sa kanila.
Carlos rejected by Black. He gets his own miss. And then one play here para dito kay Krenz Carlos. So if Carlos can convert this, ito nga supalpal siya dun, but he gets his own miss na buenas na rin.
Ateneo is falling too much too early here in the fourth. It could be a handicap for them late in the game. Already 3 team fouls here for Ateneo. Sydney converts its 3-point play opportunity.
Isa na lang kalamangan dito ng Ateneo. A little over 7 minutes remaining. Tolentino. Amigos calling for steps there. None will be given. Ravena one-on-one. 5 to shoot. Pulls for a 3. Wala. Babylonia gets the offensive rebound. Kiefer gets it again. Extra pass to Tolentino. And how many times have we said this, Coach Ronnie? It's really Kiefer Ravena making things happen para sa kanyang kupunan.
Unang-una, babantayan mo pag hawak niya yung bola. Pangalawa, alam ng depensa, marami siyang pwedeng gawin. That's why his teammates have to be ready. We've been reiterating that since the get-go na ready to catch, ready to shoot.
So Tolentino extends the lead to 2. As you see, Kiefer Ravena, captain of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. So Tolentino misses that free throw, so it is just a 2-point lead here for Ateneo.
Ayan na
Ayan na
naman.
naman. Jigs tayo dun, coach.
Kasi hindi kinakailangan. Yun ang nakakapanghinayang. It's good enough that you're in front to challenge, contest, and make it hard.
So, important development din here, Coach Ronnie. We are just in the 6 and 35 mark of the fourth quarter. Ay,
Every
penalty
possession
na.
is almost 2 free throws for both teams.
So, penalty na tong Ateneo.
As the players have decided to go hack a player every time someone tries to score on them.
Carlos using the left hand. That's
Ano, masakit. Ngayon kailangan mong pumaul, hindi ka maka-foul kasi in penalty ka na.
So, eto, lumamang na dito ang Sydney. 53 to 52. Ravenna hop skip. Kanyang layup. Oh, Ravenna. Where will Ateneo be without him?
You gotta admire the creativity of this young man. So full of talent. Ateneo once again in the lead by 1. That's a travel. Better defense for Tolentino, just making sure that he is in front. Ike and Fonso Gotladera making their re-entry here in the fourth.
Kirkwood ibabalik din dito para sa Sydney. Tagal pa nito, 5 and 40 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. This is the last day of our Australian Invitational Goodwill Cup. Ravenna playing one-on-one. Foul will be called on Carlos. At that will be their third team foul. So again, nabanggit mo nga, Coach Ronnie, a lot of fouls here in the fourth quarter. Both teams unable to really find the rhythm. Pero paborian sa Sydney because ayaw nga nila ng ratsyada, ayaw nga nila ang takbuhan. Ayun, tinawagan ng warning. Itong amigos, masyado na mareklamo. Black. Gets a screen from Ike. Black. Putting on the moves. Nice right-handed layup mula dito kay Aaron. He is left-handed, but he has shown that he loves driving with that right
That's
hand.
correct. He had the right hand floater earlier. Crucial basket coming from Aaron Black, beating the big man, going deep, using the glass. 3-point lead, Blue Eagles.
O'Brien blowing by the defense. Patay ang butiki on that play. Ravenna in the open court. Nice drop pass dito kay Black. And he will troop to the charity stripe. One of the few occasions, Coach Ronnie, na nakakatakbo itong Ateneo.
Kasi nakastop sila, nakadepensa sila without giving up a foul. Sabi nga natin, gusto ng Ateneo tuloy-tuloy yung laro dahil pag sa half court, kaya silang bantayan eh. Pero sa transition, hindi sila aabutan dahil mas matulin sila. Pero sa lakas ng katawan, well, it's a given. Mas matatanda yung players dito ng Sydney Amigos. Bodybuild pa lang, kita mo na eh. So, lugi ka kung sa tulakan at sa kaldagan. Pero sa takbuhan, dun sila may advantage. Kaya mas gusto nila na tuloy-tuloy yung tema ng takbuhan, yung up and down basketball na tinatawag.
Black misses his second free throw. 4-point lead here for the Eagles after itong Sydney Amigos took.
And again, a foul away from the ball.
At ito nga, napataas na lang kamay ni Coach Sandy out of frustration here. Talagang ang daming regalo ang binibigay dito ng Ateneo sa Sydney. Dalawang free throw ang ibibigay dito kay Tim Kirkwood, who is one of the tallest players here for Sydney, has shown some versatility. But we've also seen all throughout this tournament that free throw shooting is not one of his specialties.
He's tough. He's steady. May not be superior in terms of athleticism, but he gets the job done underneath.
So he converts the second. So just a one-possession game here. Pesumal, siya magbababa dito. Ravenna. Oh, good steal here.
Hindi po
Loose
football
ball.
yan, ha?
Kicking it out. Carlos. Attacks. Turnover
steal.
there. Good steal there. Ravenna. Making sure. Gets the contact and connects. You can just see the composure of Kiefer Ravenna, knowing that
break.
there was somebody there.
Good break for the Blue Eagles. They lost possession, but Ike, once again, a defensive stopper, creating this opportunity for Kiefer Ravenna to go for this three-point play.
Yung upper body strength in spite of the contact. Just
Saka yung,
the ability to
yung
finish.
experience ni Kiefer. Ang hirap ng mga tira ni Kiefer. Better free throw shooting accuracy para kay Kiefer Ravenna. 6-point breathing room para dito sa Ateneo after the lead was sliced to only 2. Actually, nalamangan pa sila kanina ng...
53-52,
Oo. Bago tumama si Aaron Black.
Carlos. Working the post against Black.
Aaron did everything to go to prevent Carlos from turning closer to the basket. Masyadong malaki, masyadong mabigat si Carlos.
Ravenna gets a screen. Ravenna to Gotlatera. Another foul will be called here. So ito yung bulldozing play mula dito kay Renz Carlos.
Much improved Fonso Gotladera making another free throw. One thing good about the Blue Eagles here in the second half, LA, is that they converted majority of their free throw attempts. And that's the reason why after being under siege, down by 1 at 53-52, they have outscored itong Amigos 8 against 3 in the last 2.5 minutes.
Two-possession game here. Bola ng Sydney. Kanino sila pupunta? Carlos trying to break off the defense. Black with the rejection.
Excellent effort coming from Aaron Black, making sure that he is not a weak link on defense. Mahirap bantayan yan si Carlos dahil ang tangkad at mas mabigat sa kanya.
Carlos, corner pocket three. They needed that. And it slices that 5-point lead to just a basket. At buhay na buhay po ang upset dreams nitong Sydney as they are just trailing by a bucket. Baseline play, Carlos swishes it home. We have ourselves a basketball game. 2-point lead here for Ateneo and resilient Sydney Amigos. Parang ano yan eh. Talagang kumakapit as you see Coach Norman Black and watching his son, Aaron Black, who gave a good account of himself.
That's correct. Both on offense and on defense, Coach Norman Black rewarded Ateneo with 5 UAAP titles during his time mentoring the Blue Eagles. Ooh. Ball could have hit the mid-court line kasamang LA. Nakita mo?
8 to shoot. Ravenna. Capasso wide open. Makes them pay. Nice pass mula dito kay Ravenna.
Ravenna attracting a double, and Kiefer may have a double-double already in terms of points and assists. At itong si Gwen Capasso, mabigat yung binanatan mula sa tres.
Under 3 minutes po tayo dito. 5 kalamangan ng Ateneo. Crucial possession here for Sydney. Carlos from the parking lot. Swishes it home.
Wala ka na magagawa ron. Si Ike na yung nasa harap niya, but he was unperturbed. Not to be denied. Once again, lead. The lead is down to 2.
Carlos trying to deny Ravenna. Ravenna asking for a clear out. Ravenna kontra Carlos. Ravenna attacks. Extra pass. Pesumal. Wide open. Back-to-back threes for the Eagles.
6 points sa dalawang balik ang Ateneo. Baba kanina sa 2, akyat muli sa 5.
Carlos. Not this time.
That's a good closeout coming from Kiefer. Carlos hitting back-to-back threes. But Kiefer Ravena continues to play decoy, and is once again seems like a magnet for the last line defenders. Juan Pesumalo, much improved ball handler here for the Eagles.
They give it to their main man, Ravena, contra Carlos. Carlos strips him. So gives it to his brother. Masyado malakas. Foul will be called here.
That's a duty foul from G-Boy. Pero hanga ka rin dito sa Sydney Amigos talaga kasamang LA. They have gotten better compared to the way they played in the first 2 days. They show no sign of being intimidated by big name players, and yung reputation ng Ateneo Blue Eagles as Kirkwood drills a crucial free throw. What started out as an easy ball game for the Eagles has turned into a dogfight.
Capascio.
Oh,
Muntikan siya matapikan doon. They give it to Pesumal. Pesumal. Calling Kiefer. Oh, another steal here. A minute remaining. Carlos! Oh, sorry, miss para sa kanya. Couldn't believe it. Ravena
another break for the Eagles.
will take their time. Ravena just blowing by the defense with that floater. Wala. Carlos to his brother. Corner pocket three. Not this time. The foul will be called
No
on
need to foul for
Gatera.
Fonso. That will allow Alcantara to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Really not the best of plays
Oo,
there.
at least sana another 14 seconds ang susunugin doon ng Amigos. Instead, time will not run.
As Alcantara converts the first 67-64. It is just a 1-possession game here, Coach Ronnie.
Oo.
So Hubert Cani will come in for this offensive attack ng Eagles.
Puro kasi perimeter players itong mga nasa Sydney Amigos sa LA, kaya mahirap lusutan eh. Maski si Alcantara, talaga natural 3 naman yan kung titignan mo. So mahirap i-beat 1-on-1, except si Kiefer na talagang matindi yung kakayahan.
25 seconds remaining sa game clock. 10 sa kanilang shot clock. Capascio. Losing the handle here. Tumatakbo Sydney. Bounce pass. Carlos attacks. And Cani fouls again. And how many times have you said that? Ateneo has kept on fouling here. Giving the opportunity para dito kay Carlos to tie this ball game. 2 free throws here para dito kay Krenz Carlos. No problem with the first.
10 remaining on the game clock. Kung pumasok ito, siguradong tatawag ng timeout si Coach Sandy Arespacochaga.
Carlos gets that one to trickle in. At tama ka nga, Coach Ronnie. Coach Sandy wants to talk things over. Tabla tayo dito. 67 all. 10 ticks remaining in this basketball game. Para dito sa Ateneo. So you gotta assume that this has to touch Kiefer's hands. Here as Ravena, one-on-one here. Both teams in the penalty. Ravena pulls up. Offline. Great defense mula dito kay Carlos at we will head into overtime. Sydney 67, Ateneo 67. Magbabalik po kami.
Pero kung hindi sana na penalty na maaga yung Ateneo at hindi masyadong maraming free throws yung naibigay nila, dali na sana sa Eagles.
Carlos. He has been the catalyst dito para sa Sydney. Drives, almost losing the ball. That is a turnover. Ateneo will get that possession.
In
Pero
the third
penalty.
and fourth quarters, it turned to a free throw shooting battle between Ateneo and Sydney. Yung free throw shooting count ating susukatin kung kaya natin dito. But Juan Pesumal once again coming out with a strong outing. At together with Kiefer at Gwen Capasio, sila yung nasa harap ng offense ng Ateneo. Pero you have to give it dito sa Sydney Amigos dahil talagang highly favored ang Eagles kontra sa kanila. Tinambakan sila, humabol sila, nilamangan nila. Hinabol sila, nilamangan sila ulit pero hindi umayaw hanggang sa dulo.
Remember, itong Sydney has not won a game against a Filipino college team. Ang kanilang panalo lang dun sa Perth Sharks. Another foul para dito kay Gotlatera. So, free throw shooting time again para dito sa Sydney Amigos. Kirkwood missing his first, converting the second. Tabla na naman tayo dito in overtime. Again, if you just joined us, mukhang nung first quarter, tatambakan na itong Ateneo, itong Sydney. Pero slowly but surely through their defense, nakahabol itong Sydney. Kani, not the best of shots there. Ramos, tumatawag ng play.
Naging free throw shooting battle dito. Both teams combining for 49 total free throws. Ateneo 18 of 23. Sydney 20 of 26.
Pesumal skies for that rebound.
Kanina pa natutumba si Fonso ha.
Capasio, nice twirl move! Completes that play. Giving Ateneo a 2-point lead.
Gwen Capasio with big baskets. Bridging the fourth quarter in extra time. Ateneo once again on top by a single possession.
Carlos from 15, no go.
Hindi na pinapasilip ni Kiefer ng libreng tira.
Ravenna gets a double screen. Capasio hands it over to Pesumal. Wide open. Offline itong si Von. Under 3 minutes remaining. Good hustle mula dito kay Ravenna pero bola mananatili pa rin dito sa Sydney.
Wala nang palitan ito, dikdikan na ito sa ating dalawang coaches. It's a matter of pride, nothing really is at stake. They're not in the running for the crown. Pero ang Sydney looking for its first winning streak to end the tournament. Ateneo naman does not want to be the first university to be beaten by the Amigos.
7 seconds ang nalalabi sa kanilang shot clock. Nice pick and roll. Another foul here mula dito kay Capasio. Good pick and roll action there mula dito sa Amigos. So again, we will troop to the 4.5 meter line.
The battle of the free throws continues here, LA.
As Kirkwood converts the first.
Okay, sana kung walang dividendo from the line, but both teams have shot well from the line.
Ayun, mintis si Kirkwood. 70-69 lamang dito. Ang Ateneo, Ravenna loses the handle. Alcantara kontra Pesumal. Alcantara attack, supalpal. Dito ni Von. Ravenna, one-on-one. Twirls. missed that layup, asking for a foul. None will be given. Here's Ramos. From the elbow, bitin ang kanyang tira. Capascio gets the rebound.
Madaling sabihin, pagod na yung mga players natin, LA.
Huwag kayo maniwala dyan. Sinabi niya na yan kanina, talking about the Barker.
Nagtatrabaho lang.
Up by 1 here, Ateneo. Cani leads the defense. Pesumal. He will not settle. He attacks and
Excellent.
converts.
Attacking the closeout, going to his strong side, Pesumal. Casually, coolly sinking that important basket for Ateneo.
Still a 1-possession game here. 3-point lead here for the Eagles. Carlos naubusan ng spasios. Good steal by keeper.
Good defense by Ponso Gatladera. 23 big points para kay Von Pesumal.
Oh, Capascio blows that layup off a nice feed mula dito kay Ravena. At Sydney, not happy with what's happening sa kanilang kupunan. Tatawag muna sila ng timeout. Magbabalik po kami. Sydney, Ateneo up by 3. Kiefer Ravena smiling at us and to all his fans here. A minute and 20 here. Bola dito ng Ateneo. Cani gets a screen from Capascio. Cani, hesitation move. Nice drop dito kay Babylonia. Great play orchestrated by Coach Dandy as Pakuchaga. So a little bit of breathing room here for the Eagles.
Well-designed play by Coach Sandy. 60 seconds left in this ball game. Coach Gina Fabli acknowledging that last plan drawn up by Coach Sandy as Pakuchaga.
Oh!
They will not go away.
Flores with
This
a
is-
crucial bucket.
This is resilience from down under para dito sa Amigos.
Cani will be called for that foul. Napaka-obvious nun, hitting the neck. Ito, warding off itong si Flores. So again, another opportunity for Sydney to chop the lead down to 1 or even tie with a 3-pointer.
Titira niya yan, LA. Pag hindi mo nilapitan, titira niya yan.
Flores setting up the table here to Carlos. Hindi ka maagaw ni Pesumal. Flores launches from the parking lot. No go, battle for the rebound. Nakuha pa rin dito ng Amigos, pabandang tira dito ni Carlos.
Sabi ko sa'yo, titira nila talaga sa tres di ba?
At etong Sydney Amigos, you gotta give them props. They are not going away. 74-73. Ateneo still with a 1-point lead.
Naghahanap ka ba ng kakampi sa biyahe?
Wes, makinig na sa number 1, Sumbungan ng Bayan.
May reklamo po sa inyo dito, ma'am.
Hindi niyo na siya kinakausap matapos niya siyang mabangga.
Pinablatter ko nga rin po ito, Idol.
Bakit ho ako nagagalit yan sa taong yan? Puro kapalpalan na lang. Bawat reklamo, may saktong panabla. Kung nakalidop siya sa kanya everything, dapat po i-release na. I would recommend na magdemanda ho kayo, bibigyan namin kayo ng pauloyer.
Agad-agad, yan ang aksyon ni Idol Rafi Tulfo.
At aking partner, na si Niña Taduran. Meron pa bang mas titindi?
Makabuluhang pag-aareglo ora mismo.
Walang sayang ng minuto. Sir, please, wala akong magagawa. Anak ng tipaklong. Ano bang pinagmamalaki mo espiritu ko? Dito sa Wanted sa Radyo, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 2 ng hapon sa Action TV at mapapakinggan sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Mula sa balitang komentaryong pampagana sa inyong umaga. Para siguradong handa sa panibagong araw na bubunuin. Mga kwento at serbisyo publikong kasabay sa pananghalian. Nasa bahay ka man o lansangan, bubusugin namin kayo sa kaalaman. Ng unang headlines at talakayang may paninindigan sa hapon. Sasalubong sa inyong pag-uwi para pagsaluhan at pag-usapan. Hanggang sa mas malalim na pagsusuri sa mga balita pagkagat ng dilim. matalinong pagtingin at malawak na perspektiba sa likod ng mga balita. Kasama ninyo kami. Buo ang loob sa paglilingkod. Buong araw at gabi. Higit sa balita't impormasyon. Aksyon!
No choice para dito sa Sydney but to either get a steal or foul quickly. And I'm sure yun na pinag-usapan nila during the break.
They're enjoying themselves, making it hard for Ateneo to pull this win off. And who knows what can happen the last 19.3 seconds. Ateneo protecting a hairline advantage, pero itong Sydney, they just don't know what they're capable of.
Crucial inbound here for Pesumal. He gives it to Cani. Cani almost losing the ball. Gives it to Pesumal. And he will be fouled. Definitely that was a designated play. One of their best free throw shooters, if not the best, para dito sa Ateneo. Pesumal. Pero kahit ma-shoot ni Vonto, no, Coach Ronnie, it will still be a one-possession game.
Tama yan. Ang tanong, may timeouts pa bang natitira itong ating dalawang koponan? Under 13 seconds left in this contest. Hindi natin alam kung first extension lang ito, pero Von making two.
No timeouts here for Sydney, so they have to manufacture a play here.
And no doubt they're going for a three.
"12 seconds remaining. Sydney down by 3. Where will they go?" Carlos pulls up. Difficult shot. Pabandang tira, wala. At Carlos with a duty foul dito kay Ravena. As 0.2 seconds remaining here.
And Ateneo will escape with this win, but not after being given a scare by the Sydney Amigos. Juan Pesumal hit key baskets. Kevin Ravena took control. Wayne Capascio also hit crucial shots for Ateneo. But I felt that in the end, it was their ability to stay away from giving up free throws in extension that finally sealed the deal for the Blue Eagles. And I felt that Fonso Gotladera and even Giboy Babylonia down the stretch defended the interior much better without giving up fouls. That took away the inside game of Kirkwood and itong si Alcantara that doomed the offense of the Sydney Amigos.
So that's it after a grueling wrestling match. At dito, Ateneo comes up with a win, 77-73, of course led by Von Pesumal. At itong si Kiefer Ravena, ating final score, 77-73 by the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Para sa bumubuo ng lahat ng kasama naman dito sa Sports 5, ang aking kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. This is Ellie Mumar saying thanks for supporting the first ever Phil Australian Goodwill Invitational Cup.